to do that. Now I'm black and white, but my colors still shine. 'Cause you left me, you left me, you left me. Oh, 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 oh. Now I'm black and white, but my colors still shine. 'Cause you left me, you left me, you left me. Oh, oh, oh. Strip me off and lose me. I don't care, no, I don't care. Strip me off when you It's not fair, no, it's not fair. I'm not me, no, I'm someone else. Anybody that's come straight up from hell. Drop her out, the thoughts of course no way. 'Cause I tried to do that the other day. I'm not me, no, I'm someone else. Anybody that's come straight up from hell. And drop her out, the thoughts of course no way. 'Cause I tried to do that. But my colors still shine. 'Cause you left me, you left me, you left me. Oh, 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 oh. Now I'm black and Now I'm black and
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first game of week number 7. We've got a pretty good crowd already. We got 10 people so far, and we haven't even started the game yet, so that's awesome. That's a good way to start the week. We've got 4 more weeks now. It's getting really tight in the standings. This is where we start to think about playoff implications, and there's one team in this matchup that really needs this win, and it's the Surge. So we're going to get to that matchup shortly, but first, I am going to reintroduce, once again, my guy Scorchel. Alright, Scorchel, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, you definitely don't sound ready with that cough, but, you know, might be dying, but we never know.
It's gonna be a very fun match, totally.
Sounds so excited.
Oh, I can't wait to see Pudcat out there, you know. He's
Just
the greatest
Pudcat?
of all time.
No one else.
Infrared, yeah. I want to
Yep.
see what Infrared looks like when he's actually on a team. I haven't seen him play it. I saw him play in the, pro thingy thing? No.
The All-Star game, yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
To get through the matchups, it's Wave Surge, obviously. They've played the same number of games, and yet the Surge are 2-4 and the Waves are undefeated. So that is a wild stat.
Yeah,
24 goal differential in between the teams. The Surge still somehow have more goals per game than the Waves do. So it feels like offensively everything's going right for the Surge, but it just seems like everything on defense is going wrong.
Yeah, it's their goal diff. Waves have a 28 positive goal diff, and the Surge have only 4 positive goal diff. They average a bit more assists, like 0.2, 0.3, I'd say. Less saves.
What I just find weird is that this team's a losing record, but they're +4 in goal diff. I just find that weird.
they probably score a lot, but they also have probably bad defense, so they scored on more than they score. I think.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a very high-powered offense for both teams. I think it's just which team can defend better, honestly. But to go through the players themselves, this is the first time we're actually going to see Hizro, Infrared, and Soklobot, the new full team for the Waves. Last week it was kind of a scuffle for them to get players. They got Zilva as a first rounder who played really well to go with Infrared and Soklobot, and that team looked really good. So I'm very curious to see how Hizro plays with his new team.
I'm excited to see Infrared go out there and cook. Hizro's undisputed top 3, right? In the league.
I had Arox above him, but it's probably because I just didn't see him play last week. I think once I see him play this week, things could change. But as of now, if I was to put the two side by side and be like, I gotta pick a player, right now I'm picking Arox. But it could change on a dime. Because I do think Hizro is the smarter player and more defensive-minded player, which doesn't honestly gel with me much because I'm also a defensive player. So it's kind of like an in-between for me.
Yeah.
Because I know I'd work better with Arox, who is very mechanical, very offensive-minded.
Who's better, Hizro or Mario? Go.
Hizro.
Okay.
Yeah. But now to talk about the Surge team. Once again, no name is not going to be able to play this week, so that's 2 straight weeks in a row for the Surge. They're not going to have their full roster, but they have picked up Pugcat as a 3rd rounder to be their temp sub. And then we had Shadow and DNA from last week when they faced the Orcas in a wild match. DNA did not handle the EU servers well, but we will be on NA this whole series. So I think that's going to benefit the Surge in a way.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, Pugcat's getting passed around these past weeks. He's on like 3 different teams.
I mean, that's what
he was on.
But he's just been temp subbing for a lot of teams, which I
know.
guess is a good thing. But no one's really taken the swing.
Nobody's picked
yet.
him up, bro.
I mean, this is the chance because this is the 2nd week in a row that name has not been there for the Surge. So if Shadow is impressed by how Pugcat plays, he might find himself a permanent spot on this team.
Yeah, I mean, he has 8 games played, still doesn't have a real team. I mean, what team was Soklo on before this?
Soklo was on the Fangs, then he went to the Surge, and then now he's on the Waves.
Oh, so he's going against his old Capitan.
Yeah.
Maybe some revenge?
What I find with Pugcat is he's a very good mechanical player for a 3rd rounder, but I tend to notice that he does try to cut in front of his team a lot, which gets him more viewership in the stream, and I feel like I say his name a lot, but in a way I feel like I'm saying his name too much.
I think the word for that is egoing your teammates.
I wouldn't call it egoing because I don't know if he's actually doing it on purpose. I feel like
I don't know.
I think it's just his rotations are off, and I think that's why he hasn't landed himself a team yet. So we'll see if he figures that out this match.
I've played with him.
Uh-oh. But with that being said, we are going to go to the pregame interviews, and we are going to be starting with the Waves, and Infrared is going to be taking the pregame.
Oh!
Infrared, it's good.
Good morning. Afternoon.
Yeah.
We'll call it morning for some, afternoon for some,
No.
midnight for some, whatever.
Something like that, man.
So I feel like I'm gonna start doing this more, especially we get towards the end of the season. We're gonna reflect back on how the Wave season has gone so far. Obviously, you weren't there for the whole thing. You joined midway through the season, and you were on the Fangs, got dropped, picked up by the Waves, but the path you guys have had is you've beaten all these teams. Obviously, you're undefeated. The Abyss, the Orcas, the Fangs, the Tempest, the Tide, and the Reef. So the 2 teams you haven't faced yet are the Oh, there's only one more team. This is the last week before there's duplicates. You will be facing the Surge. So the Surge team is the final team you faced, and if you do this, you have beaten every team in the season. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, that's obviously, I think that's a testament to some of these harder games. I mean, based on what people were telling me, I'm not going to take this like to be something that I think about during the game, but based on what people were telling me, this isn't a very difficult team to play against. But I think that record in itself is a testament to the teams we have beaten this year. Like, I wasn't there for the Orcas game because my internet got drone striked, but the Orcas and then the Tide and like we've beaten some really good teams to get to this point. And I think if we win this game, we really have a shot to just go fully undefeated in the entire regular season. So I think it's important that we take this one game at a time.
I mean, Oh, go ahead, Scorpio.
What we were saying earlier is they're not a bad team. You guys are just really good. That's all.
Okay.
That's what I was saying earlier.
The Surge are on a bit of a skid right now, so they're still trying to find their footing. And I mean, they've got Shadow and DNA again, and this time DNA won't be on 200 ping, and I think Shadow can handle the NA ping better. But it still doesn't take away from what happened last week that could affect them mentally. So how are you going to try to take advantage of the series early?
I mean, we have to come out absolutely swinging. We've had some practice, the three of us. We played some games yesterday, so it's like we're getting used to the new rotation of having Soclone instead of Luke, and I think it'll be fine. It's just important that we also, like, I think between the three of us, we really have like a good head on our shoulders. So I think even if we might go down early, I think we'll probably end up turning it around anyways. Like, we have good mental.
Also, another good point.
Yeah.
Hizra's playing on his laptop on a train, right?
Israel's playing on his laptop. Yeah, I don't know if he's on a train, but he's playing on his laptop.
Well, he's playing on his laptop. So how are you gonna adjust to that? Are you gonna try to play first man, or are you gonna let Hizra cook?
So apparently, Hizra's laptop is getting 240 frames. No, I'm genuinely. It's like an engineering. It's an engineering laptop for his college, so he's getting 240 frames. So I'm not even worried about it, man. But also, we've had similar problems before. I was on a laptop for the tie game. We still won that one. So it's just gonna be about like, if he does have any shortcomings, I'm sure we can cover for him. But I don't think he will, bro. His laptop's like getting more frames than my PC does, or the same amount. So.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
So last question then. What is your prediction for the series? How do you think it's going to go?
I think we're gonna win. I think we're on obviously we're on a win streak, but I think we can continue it. I don't know if sweep, because I don't remember the last time we swept the team last week, but like we haven't swept teams in a while. It usually takes us a game or so to figure out how to play against the team properly, and then we do it well. So, yeah, I think like 3-1 probably.
I'll roll.
Scorchel, you got anything for Infrared before we let him go?
Go knock him dead, son.
I will. No worry.
You're casting my game tonight, aren't you?
I am. So I'll say the exact same thing to you. I'll remember that.
Don't trash talk me. I swear.
I never have. I never will.
He's doing play-by-play
I will
too,
be
so
watching the VOD.
I
will be watching the VOD, buddy.
Okay. I promise I won't trash talk you. Okay.
Yeah. That's alright. It's alright.
I might. I don't.
Okay.
I don't promise anything.
Hey.
Damn. You told your ass.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm gonna bring you back down to your team. The lobby info should be up shortly. Good luck, have some fun.
Let's go.
Good luck, Infrared.
All right, crazy guy. Now we will go to the Surge pregame interview, and DNA was kind of forced to take it by his teammates, but it is what it is. So DNA. Hey DNA, how's it going?
Nope.
DNA, hello.
Hello.
Oh, my bad.
Hey dude, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So obviously you're pretty new to the Surge roster, but I thought I'd give you kind of what their team has gone through so far this season. So starting week 1, they beat the Tempest, then lost to the Tide, then beat the Reef, and then ever since they have lost to the Fangs, the Abyss, and the Orcas. So you guys are currently on a 3-game losing skid. So how are you going to try to bounce back this week against the Waves?
Well, from what I've heard is that Waves are a pretty good team. So we would have to play really good, probably pretty passive with the team, and combine our skills together to try and beat them.
All right. So, obviously last week was a rough week. You started up 1-0 because of the forfeit, but I heard you were having some really bad ping issues with EU. But now we're going to be playing on fully East for this match. So, do you think that's going to be a big factor in your team's success?
Definitely could play a pretty big factor because I'm NA, so it'll be pretty less ping than EU for me.
Uh-huh. But I mean, we've seen Shadow play on NA before, and it seems like he's all right. So I think this is better for you than what happened last week.
Yeah, last week was also 2v2, so not too worried about that one.
All right. Well, my last question for you is, what is your prediction for the series? How do you think it's going to go?
Well, like I said, Wave's a pretty good team, so I'll probably say 3-2 us.
Okay. Scorchel, you got anything for DNA before we let him go?
You're averaging pretty good goals. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. How are you gonna incorporate Pugcat into the team?
Well, I haven't seen him play yet, so.
Oh, that's always good.
Uh,
He's mechy. He kind of cuts rotations, so I would watch out for that. But other than that, he's solid. He's a solid 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all can do some damage today, though.
Hopefully we can.
All right.
You're what, GC 2 or 1?
I'm GC2.
What rank is Shadow?
Wait, you got
Striker.
GC2? Damn. You were not GC2
Yeah.
before.
What rank is Shadow?
I think he's GC1. I don't have the exact one on me, but DNA when he joined the Surge was a high round 2, but a round 2. So that's pretty impressive that he got himself to GC2. Congrats.
Thank you.
Interesting. Well, now
So-
that you're on NA ping, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm gonna drag you back down there. The lobby of hosts should be up shortly.
All right.
He's
Interesting.
GC2.
I looked at his thing. I'm like, is he actually GC2 or is he just trolling? But no, they might actually take a game or two now.
That's very interesting. Because when he was signed by the Surge a couple weeks ago, he was like low GC1. So he's really made a rise.
He's probably teetering on GC2, high GC1.
Yeah. Now I'm curious and I want to look this up.
Now, Pro's looking at the tracker. He's like, uh oh.
No, it's not. It's. I find that wild that he got there because when he joined the league,
Frosted.
he was 1409.
Frosted said he's peak GC3.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah,
He's
he's
GC2 to 1.
1591.
GC1
now.
to 2.
Damn,
Unlikely, usually.
good for him.
Well, he did just join, so I mean, he's averaging pretty high goals.
Yeah,
so
when he
he's
joined the
obviously
league, it was 1409. So that's awesome.
more goals than he is assists. So I think he's probably more of a striker. He's my duo.
Yeah, I could tell in that Orca Surge game he is more of a goal scorer than a playmaker.
Well, he's Frosted's
out of
duo.
curiosity, Shadow is a 1477, so he is GC1.
Okay. All right.
All right, I got nothing else. I think we're ready to get this game going.
Yeah, that actually makes it more interesting for me.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get the lobby set up, get the players in, and we'll be starting shortly. Be right back. Okay, we're semi back. We're still waiting on people to join, but I do want to hear from you, Scorchel. What is your prediction for the series?
Now that I know that DNA is a GC2, peak GC3 on his own servers, which is going to be different than EU servers, I think this goes 5, but waves 3-2.
I
don't know how Puckat's going to blend with this team.
But I just realized that the
What?
text was wrong. It had week 6 instead of week 7 on the overlay. Whoops. But I fixed it. I think this could be, in my eyes before this, and I still kind of stand by this now, I do think this is going to be a sweep for the Waves. But I could see the Surge taking one. The Surge could surprise me. This would be an amazing upset if the Surge was able to pull this series off. But I'd be shocked.
I gotta see how Pugcat plays.
That is a big question.
He egoed me, so now I hate him.
And also how Shadow handles the EU servers. I mean, Sokulbot's on EU as well, but I know how Sokulbot can handle it.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
Waves win kickoff off the wall. Sokulbot with the shot, and one of the two EU players gets going early as the Waves are up 1-0.
Right off rip, my bad. Right off rip, just bad touch by Pugcat. Sorry for the dog spark.
You're fine. 4:56 left. Hot start for the Waves. Can they keep this going? And Farad wins kickoff off the right wall. It's going to go straight down. Shadow takes it off the right side. Plays the 50. That goes across the field. Hizro waits, passing it to Infrared. Infrared jumps. Gets pre-jumped by DNA. Sokulbot catches to himself. Shadow. The pass mid to Pugcat. And the Surge respond quickly as they tie the game back up.
That's just... I'd say overcommit. He just cuts him off. I wouldn't say that's an overcommit. Just leaves Infrared really bad and just easy shot for the Surge.
Just wanted to apologize for the stream cutting out for a second. I just wanted to make sure it's actually recording the game. That'd have been pretty bad. But I am. So, on we go. Hizro pops it over Pugcat. The pass mid. Infrared gets a demo as he tries to rip a shot. That's blocked. DNA going the other way. Booms it downfield. Sokulbot hits it right to Shadow. Shadow with the shot. Easy save by Hizro to the corner. Hizro trying to play a 50. Flicking it mid. Here's Infrared with the shot. Saved by Shadow. Pugcat can't get to the rebound. And that's goal number 2 for Sokulbot as the Waves take the lead.
Great pass to Infrared. Great shot. Low. Lift. Shadow pops it up and Pugcat's just not fast enough to read it. It's good. Good team play. Good team play.
We talked about this. There's going to be a lot of offense here in this series, and we're seeing it already. Sokulbot wins the kickoff. Pugcat plays the 50 on Hizro. It's going to go straight down. Sokulbot trying to keep the momentum going. The shot hits it off the right post and in. Sokulbot with a quick hat trick here in game 1.
Just a nice slot by the third rounder, right past Shadow, and just right in there off the cross. Well, post.
4:07 left. Great start for the Waves. And the Surge respond. And the way that these teams are scoring so far, no lead is safe. Shadow pops it all the way out. Pugcat tries to jump, can't get a touch. It's off the corner. Infrared hits it off the left wall to himself, gets it past another. Surge trying to rotate back. Pugcat takes it up the other side, trying to play a pinch. 50 down, passes mid. Sokulbot hits it off the back wall to Infrared. Touching it mid to Sokulbot, saved by Pugcat. Off his own left corner, booming it out is Pugcat. Infrared off his own back wall, trying to stay on. Gets it past DNA. Infrared backflips, but tries to fake out Pugcat. Plays the 50. Shadow takes it up the right side. Popping it to himself, doesn't have any more boosts to go. Hizro hits it right to Shadow, who pre-jumps it off the back wall mid. Pugcat's shot is blocked by his own teammate. Here comes Hizro the other way. What a brutal play for the Surge. They're gonna cut the lead to 1. Shadow in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Pugcat plays the 50. Shadow. It's to Hizro off the corner. He just has DNA back. Hizro's going for a bump. DNA just stalls some time. Infrared passes mid. Pugcat easy clear. Here come the Surge the other way unless Hizro cuts it, which he does. Hizro trying to do it himself. Can't get the reset. Sokulbot. It has been all him here in game 1. Can he keep it going? Plays it off the wall mid to Infrared. Make that 4 for the Waves as they make it 4-1.
just takes advantage of the cluster thing going on in the back fall. It's just good shot. Nice slot right in there, all over.
Sokolbot has been playing amazing this first game. What a start. Hizro wins the kickoff. Pugcat off the right wall, booms it out. Infrared waits back on the corner, pops it up. Shadow tries to pass mid. Hizro's there to clear. DNA, the last one back. Good touch by Infrared. Just misses wide right. DNA can't get a touch. Infrared shot. Pugcat lets it hit off the crossbar. Infrared keeping the pressure on the surge. Sokolbot pass mid to Hizro. Hizro doesn't commit. Pugcat's just got a flail at it. He does get a touch. But Hizro keeps the pressure on. Infrared shot off the crossbar. Pugcat backflips again. He just can't get it out. DNA trying to finally clear. Infrared pops it past his own teammate Sokolbot. DNA with the redirect to cut the lead to 2. And the Surge have some life.
DNA just takes advantage of whatever that was and just slots that bad boy right over Hizro. Had no chance to get that thing.
Minute 56, the Surge need 2. Can they try to get some momentum? Because it's felt like the Waves have had all the pressure so far. Infrared winning kickoff. DNA off the ceiling down. Sokolbot plays the 50 off the corner. Sokolbot gets demoed by Pugcat. DNA half flips into it. Infrared keeps it in. Pugcat. It's 50'd out by Shadow. Taking it up the left side. Infrared tries to take it across. Here's DNA going for a redirect. What a touch! But it goes over the bar. Hizro pinches to himself. Passes mid. Shadow's the last one back. Saves for the moment. Sokolbot's follow. Hits the crossbar. Cleared out by Pugcat. Shadow wins the 50. The Surge have numbers if they hurry. Off the corner. Pass mid to Pugcat. Cleared by Sokolbot. DNA off the corner. Infrared pinches it off his own back wall. It doesn't go far enough. Hizro makes sure. Gets the pinch out to the Surge zone. Infrared. Pass Shadow. 1 minute left. The Surge need 2 still. Shadow pops it past Sokolbot. Here's DNA with the shot. Double commit by Infrared and Hizro. But Hizro credited with the save. Infrared clears it out. Pugcat pitches off the corner. Shadow gets it off the ceiling. That's a pass mid towards Sokolbot. Pugcat gets the save. And it's cleared out by DNA. Hizro demos him. Infrared trying to do it himself off the back wall. Cleared out by Shadow. DNA waits under it. 30 seconds now. The Surge gotta hurry. Hizro. It's a bounce off the ceiling. Cleared out by DNA to the right wall. Sokolbot leaving it for Infrared. He does pass it back past him. The pass mid. Nothing there for the Surge. And Hizro has an open net. And the Waves are gonna take game 1.
It's because he said bass, that's why he missed. Anyways, it's just a misplay, and they countered right off it. Surge just overcommitted, realized down 2, need to push for something, and just countered.
13 seconds now in game 1. Any final goals to conclude this first game? 10 seconds. Infrared pops it past 1. Hizro with the pass mid. Shadow clears it out. Sokolbot the last one back. Plays it to his own corner. And the Waves continue their dominance of the league as they beat the Surge by 3 in game 1.
I liked what I saw from the Surge, but I just think they're playing against the best team in Benthic, so it's looking rough for them. But they did look pretty good. I did like the team, kind of.
I do like how they played, but
yeah, they played pretty good.
It's like we said at the beginning of the series. These are 2 high-powered offenses, and
Yeah.
I think the Waves just played better defense overall. Because the Surge had chances, but they just didn't really get to take advantage of them because the defense by the Waves. And also, Sokolbot just played unbelievable.
Yeah, the Waves are just a better team. I mean, they're 6-0 for a reason, right?
Yeah, but I mean, an undefeated team can lose at any moment.
Oh,
Can the Surge find a way to get that defense going and take advantage of the chances they're getting? Pugcat with, I think, the first kickoff win for the Surge this series so far. DNA off the back wall, can't get the double, it just misses wide. Sokolbot leaves it for Infrared. He's going to take his space, trying to pass it mid. Hizro lets it bounce off the right wall. Here's Sokolbot challenging DNA early, gets the touch. Here's still a chance for Pugcat. Shot is blocked. Infrared with an open chance. He pops it up. What was that by Infrared? He had an open net and just popped it off his car. That could haunt the Waves later in this game. Hizro takes it off the ceiling down. Pass mid. Shadow booms it out. Soklobot hits it to the right side where Hizro waits. Booming it out. DNA is back to recover. Pugcat can't get a touch off the wall. Infrared does. Pugcat misses. Shadow taking it up the right side of his own zone. Pinches it out. Gonna try to stay on. Doesn't have any boost to work with. Wins the 50 though. Pugcat can't get a touch. DNA now the last one back. Hizro trying to take it up the right side. Shadow taking his space. Soklobot plays it to his own corner. Infrared there to clear. 1 minute here, done in game 2. As the Waves are up 1 in this series, as they're the undefeated team and the team to beat right now. Can the Surge find a way to bounce back? Pass mid, Shadow clears it to the other side. DNA booms it all the way out. Soklobot plays it to the corner. Gonna get another touch. No pass mid. Shadow hits it over the back wall, trying to get a double. Infrared's there to clear. Pugcat just stalling some time. Here's Hizro shot. Shadow gets back to make the save. Infrared off the right corner of the Surge. Double commit there by the Surge. Here's Soklobot's shot. Misses just wide, but DNA was there to save. Infrared booms into the back wall. Shadow waits on the corner. Soklobot can't get a touch. Couple misses by the Surge, but Shadow recovers to make the save. The Surge looking shaky here on defense. They got to wake up on that defensive end. Hizro just has one to beat. The pass mid. DNA's back to clear. DNA up the left wall. Palps it past Soklobot. Gets demoed by Infrared. Infrared taking it off the back wall. Shadow takes it to the other side. What can Shadow do? He doesn't have any boost. Soklobot with an easy clear. Pugcat off the corner. Hizro with the catch, with the flick, gets it past one. 1v1 with Shadow. The battle of the first rounders. And Hizro wins the battle as the Waves strike first in game 2.
I mean, a one-on-one versus somebody who has, I mean, they both have no boost, but I mean, I just don't like that squishy save try right there. Just gotta stay there and try to make a move on the ground.
Hizro was just playing the ground the entire time, and I don't know what he was going for with the squishy. He was probably just expecting a flick, but Hizro didn't have the boost for it. Hizro with the shot, misses wide left, rebound. Soklobot cleared out by DNA. Shadow beat out by Infrared. Pugcat with a good pinch off the corner. Tough play for the Waves as this rolls towards mid. It's cleared by Hizro for the moment. Pugcat trying to keep the pressure on. Good cut by Hizro. Shadow plays the 50. DNA there for the second ball. He's going to take his space as Infrared takes it off him. Shadow cuts it off. Pugcat going to leave it for Shadow. That's one of those moments where Pugcat should cut there. Some miscommunication by the Surge. Soklobot gets free jump by DNA. Doesn't hit off the ceiling. Pugcat stealing the boost of Infrared. Infrared to Soklobot. Good 50 by him. DNA can't get a second touch, so he does pass mid. Pugcat can't get a touch. Shadow taking it up the right side. What can Shadow do? Off the ceiling. Trying to get a shot. Saved by Soklobot. Pugcat's rebound. Gets past one. Infrared recovers. Here's Infrared going the other way. Has a chance. Saved by Shadow. No follow-up as it's cleared by DNA. Minute 10 left here in game 2. The Surge need one. The offense has gone quiet. Who can give them the spark? Pugcat's shot is nothing. Infrared with the save. Double commit by the Surge, but they do get it mid. Hizro plays it to the other side. DNA keeping the pressure. The Waves fighting for their life. Trying to keep this a 1-goal lead. DNA has one to beat. Can't get a clean flick. Infrared clears. Pugcat cuts it off. Keeps it in the Wave zone. DNA just has Hizro back. Hizro takes it off his own corner. Off the ceiling. Can't get a touch. That was been a huge clear, but Infrared finally gets it out of the Wave zone. Infrared with the shot, and that could be the dagger in game 2 as the Waves go up 2.
It's unfortunate. DNA's stuck there, and Pugcat almost gets a save, but just slot by Infrared.
31 seconds left. The Surge need 2. They have not been able to get offense going this game. 30 seconds now. Shadow, the 50 that goes right to Infrared straight off the ceiling. Soklobot trying to pass mid. Pugcat's there to boom it out. Hizro catch off his own wall. Pugcat with the demo on him. It's the pass mid by DNA. Here's Shadow placing it top right. And the Surge have some life as they cut the lead to 1.
Great job by the Surge. Puckhead gets a demo, and then DNA just gets a really good dunk and just leaves it right for his first rounder. The slot it top right. Shadow.
There's still a chance. We have seen crazier in this league this season. 13 seconds left. There's still some time. Shadow hits it to Pugcat. 10 seconds now. Sokolobot pinches it out. DNA with the cutoff off the right wall. 3 seconds. They gotta hurry. The pass mid. It's over everyone's head. And that is the game. The Waves are now up 2-0 in the series.
I liked what I saw from the Surge that game offensively. They had 2 good chances. Pugcat just missed a double, and then I think it was the one play where I forgot who it was. I think it was DNA had full boost, and it was a 2v2. They were really close to the net. I think he could have left for his guy that was right behind him and went for a demo, and that could have resulted in a score. But I think they had really good chances that game. They just needed to hit him.
I
So
think that was
honestly,
that was a story of the round 3s being very quiet.
I mean, Puckhead didn't do too bad. He had a good 50 on that goal they scored that game, and I think he had a chance on that double. It's just he hit it top right too much. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, I just felt like both third rounders went very quiet in that match.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but that's why it was close, and I think that's what the
Yeah.
difference was. I felt like Sokolobot made less mistakes than Pugcat.
I thought Surge played better that game. They just didn't win.
Yeah, I don't think we saw the best from both teams in that game, but we'll see what happens here in Game 3 and a must-win for the Surge. As they try to reverse sweep the undefeated Waves. Hisro hopping to himself. Pugcat tries to pre-jump. The pass mid, cleared out by Shadow. Sokolobot the last one back. Just trying to stall some time, can't get a follow-up. Infrared and Sokolobot pinching with each other. Some miscommunication by the Waves. Surge could try to take advantage. Pugcat, the good pinch off the back wall mid. Here's Shadow's shot, saved by Sokolobot. Off the corner, Sokolobot booms it out. DNA touches it down. Infrared has a chance, saved by Pugcat. Sokolobot's follow-up, nothing there. Pugcat with the clear out, plays the 50, his row. DNA hits it off the left wall. Sokolobot pre-jumps, keeps it in the Surge zone. Shadow off his own back wall with a good boom out. No one following for the Waves, but Hisro cuts it. Pugcat wins the 50. DNA off the back wall, trying to pass in mid. Infrared clears for the moment. DNA keeps it in. Sokolobot hits it to the right side, playing a redirect. He does get the touch. Sokolobot leaves it for Hisro, saved by DNA. Infrared off the right side, tries to pass in mid. Nothing there. Shadow misses as well. Here's Pugcat, beat out by Hisro. DNA backflips to stall time. Sokolobot off the back wall, going for a double, can't get it. Pugcat demos Infrared away from the play. Shadow waits for Pugcat's touch. Shadow wins the 50 on 1. Sokolobot can't read it. Open chance for the Surge. Can't take advantage as DNA's shot is saved by Sokolobot. Infrared in a 1v1 chance. Shadow recovers. Off the left wall of the Waves. Trying to pass in mid. Sokolobot recovers. Good pinch by Shadow to pass mid. Pugcat can't get a touch. DNA passes to Shadow. Here's Shadow with the shot, blocked by Infrared. It's gonna hit off the ceiling. Pugcat rips a shot. Big block by, I believe that was his row. Back into the Surge zone. 2 minutes into Game 3. No score so far, as the Surge need this game to force a Game 4. Off the back wall. Here's his row to get the first goal for the Waves in Game 3.
Let me look at this. Double commit. Pugcat just dives his own teammate, and DNA's just in a bad spot there. That's an easy goal for the Waves.
2:52 left. Surge have not been able to score first this series. And it has not turned out well for them when that has happened. DNA off the left wall, straight down. Shadow can't get a read on it. Sokolobot tries to clear. DNA waits for it. Ripping a shot. Infrared's there to make the easy save. Infrared pops over Pugcat. Isro will follow now. Off the backboard. Can't get the double. Saved by Shadow. Sokolobot keeps it in. Passing mid. Shadow with the clear. Infrared touches it past Pugcat, but DNA hits it off the right wall to Shadow. DNA's got space to work with. Sokolobot with the block. Sokolobot Gets it right to DNA, just popping it straight up. Shadow leaves it for Pugcat. Popping it off the left wall. Any follow-up? DNA misses a clean chance. DNA struggling to get going in the series. He's been a little bit quiet for him, I think. Infrared backflips into it. DNA clears it out for the moment. Infrared pops it up. Can't get a follow-up. As it hits off the back wall, Pugcat can't read as it's cleared. Infrared off the backboard, no double as there's a double commit by the Waves. If Shadow hurries, he has a chance. The shot from Shadow, and Shadow will tie the game with 1:39 left.
There we go. Good tie. I mean, just great read by Shadow and just gets it right past him. Nobody's back. They full send and just easy goal.
A little bit of a
game. Come on.
little bit of a defensive collapse there by the Waves, but I mean it's still tied. They've got a chance to still sweep the series if they get at least one more. Israel can't get the boost as Pugcat hits it past Shadow. Miscommunication from the Surge. Can the Waves take advantage? Here's a shot from Israel. Saved by Shadow. No one else back in net. Here's Infrared's shot, and they do take advantage. And the Waves make it 2-1.
Shadow gets a decent save, but I don't like that DNA went out of net because it just popped up. I would just stay there for the extra shot that was definitely coming.
Both teams some defensive errors as they're trying to take this game. Which team wants it more? That's the big question. Infrared passes mid to Hizro. Hizro can't get a clean angle. Pugcat delays, trying to do it himself. Gets it past Hizro. Infrared, up zone back wall. Taking his space, that's popped up to Sokobot. Huge 50 there. Pugcat with the shot. Hits it to DNA, and the Surge tie the game.
I'm trying to see if he... What did he do here? I mean, this is just double
Just
commit,
a wild
almost missed
turn of
it.
events. It,
Wow.
purely
I think he
unintentional
flipped.
by the Surge, but they'll
He
take it
double committed?
anyway.
They double committed, he flipped and landed into it somehow. That's pretty lucky, I'd
They'll
say.
take it any way they can get, though. Israel, the catch with 1 minute left and a must-win for the Surge. Pugcat plays the 50. Shadow trying to play a 50 as well, but he's just going to pop it off the left wall. Pinches it mid. Here's DNA, can't read it. Sokobot going the other way. Hizro off the left wall. What can he do with it? Gets a reset. Pass mid. Anyone there? It's Sokobot. The shot is blocked by Pugcat. Infrared rips a shot. Shadow gets back. Backflips into it to make the save. Pugcat can't redirect it. Shadow wins the 50 but does get demoed for it. 30 seconds now. Infrared clears it all the way out. Shadow off the ceiling down. Hizro can't get a catch. Here's a chance for the Surge. Passing mid. Sokobot's there to clear. Sokobot off the ceiling down. Any follow-up? Shadow all goes! Shadow all goes out of nowhere! And the Waves take the lead!
Pugcat, bad, Chow, up with no boost, and then that's just, yeah.
Unbelievable by the Surge! You gotta
Yeah.
think that's just how their season has gone for them in this 3-game losing skid. But now they need a goal with 10 seconds left. Shadow trying to get a double. He can't get it. Misses wide right. DNA trying to pass mid. Infrared's there to clear. No time on the clock. And that's the series. What an unbelievable way to lose for the Surge. And the Waves remain undefeated.
It's just heartbreaking, honestly. They played them really well this series, I'd say, but I mean, just unbad. I don't know what he was trying with that redirect. Did not work. And then on that final play, instead of letting it bounce mid, he just fucking, oh, my bad language. He hits it to the side and nobody's there for the follow. It's just unfortunate.
That's a brutal way to lose. And for a team that just needs wins in the worst way, to lose like that has gotta be demoralizing.
But
That was their
genuinely,
best game of the series.
yeah, they played very well. I say they played them very well for them being the best team in the league. I think they played them pretty good. Yeah.
I don't
They-
think the
they
Waves even
stayed
had their best
competitive.
stuff this week.
Oh,
And-
they didn't. I mean, the Waves didn't really play that good either, but I mean, they played them really well. They took them. It was competitive.
Yeah.
You know,
They-
it's the
they-
best
they-
team in the league. They stayed like 60-40, I'd say.
They kind of did what
60-40.
they had to. They faced the team in front of them, and it was ugly, yes, but they still were able to
Yeah.
pull it out. But that's just a rough way to lose. I hope that Surge can bounce back
Yeah.
somehow, but
That, especially
I don't
the
know,
first rounder doing that, not
Yeah.
even the third rounder. That's definitely a rough look.
But with that, now that is a 4-game losing streak for the Surge. That's tough.
I mean, they had so many chances that they could have actually scored. They just, I don't know. Nobody was there for most of them. They didn't do a play that they could have done. They missed plays. I just think the chances were there. They just couldn't capitalize off them.
Yeah, it's rough.
Unfortunately.
But now we are going to quickly go to the post game. We're going to be starting with the losing team, the Surge, and DNA is going to take it once again. Hey DNA, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Unfortunate series. The Waves are a very good team, and I mean, you guys looked a lot better, I'd say. Especially that game 3. You guys definitely had your footing back. How do you guys think you did in the series?
On my perspective, I would probably say, I mean, it wasn't like too bad. I mean, obviously we got 3-0'd, but we got to look on the brighter side. I mean, it was our first time playing as a full team together, so it was our first experience together with everybody's play style, and at least I wasn't on crazy ping, and Shadow wasn't on too high of ping, but he was still lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good match, especially towards. I mean, game 1 was kind of a wash, but then game 2 and game 3 were a lot closer. Competing with a team like the Waves is a good sign, but at the same time, you guys are currently now 2-6, and I'm sorry, 2-5 actually, and you're fighting for a playoff spot right now with the Reef and the Tempest. So, I think every win matters, and I just want to know how you guys are going to respond next week.
Well, hopefully next week we can actually come through and pull off a win and keep that momentum going all the way up to the series.
Who did they play?
Their next matchup, I'm pulling up the schedule right now, is against the Tempest. So that is that's a crucial game for both those teams. So you try to be ready for that next week.
All right.
Any final things, Scorcho, before I let them go?
Personally, I think you guys played pretty good for them being the best team in the league. I think you should definitely keep your guys' heads held high into this next match, because it's a match that you guys can definitely win. I won't say that you will win, but it's a match that you guys can win. So good luck out there, DNA. You look good out there today.
Thank you.
Alright, well, that's all I got. Thank you for showing up. Hope you had some fun, and we will see you next week.
Alright.
Alright, now, on to the winning team, and I believe Infrared will once again be taking it.
Oh, God. Not this guy.
Hey, Infrared, how's it going?
Hi, sorry, my internet died almost immediately after the game, so I'm on my phone. If I sound different,
Oh, my
No,
lord,
you're fine,
bro.
you're fine.
okay. Anyways,
It's not.
But
So.
congratulations on the win once again. You're still undefeated. You filled out my prediction of you guys.
yeah,
So how do you guys feel about how your team played?
that was probably one of the strongest performances we could have had. I think there's still a couple minor like double commit things that led to a couple of goals that we had to fix, but like overall we played like a really, really strong 3-man system here. I feel like there was always someone back.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta talk about Sokolov for a second, because that game 1 was absolutely ridiculous from him. How do you think Sokolov
100%.
played with, since this is the first time it was all 3 of you together, how do you think Sokolov was able to play with his row?
He's done. I mean, it's just like he's been such a solid support, and honestly, we kind of did away with the whole like, oh yeah, someone has to be support in the series. I feel like because each one of us match MVP the game, like we all got up there, so I feel like maybe we transfer from having like our system be someone stays back to really just being like we can all rotate in places, and that means that we are like a really strong team overall. So I think that this is probably the best like result we could have had in terms of how Sokolov and Hizro could play together.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you guys have nothing to complain about right now. You're still undefeated. But next week you got a huge matchup against the Abyss, who just got their new team, Slow and Adam. I don't know if I think Bentolino is NA, so I think it's gonna turn out to be 3-3, so it will alternate
Is it-
servers.
Yeah, we're alternating. Okay.
So how are you gonna try to get ready for next week?
I mean, it's the same as the All-Star week, right? Because I've played on EU recently. It's my internet isn't super bad. But like regarding not the servers, regarding the actual team we're playing against, I think that this is probably like, I don't want to say it's the strongest team we're gonna play this year, in terms of like individual skill players, but like I think this Abyss team right now might be better than the Tide. So I think this is probably our biggest game that we're gonna have this season. I think this is the game that we prove that we're like undisputed best team in the league, which I think we are.
I mean, right now,
Oh.
there's no one saying otherwise. So
Yeah.
no one's beat you. So you are. I don't think we need to debate that right now. I don't think anyone's debating it until someone actually beats you.
Well, that's gonna come up next week. Like this is why I'm saying like next week is gonna be the game we prove it, because this Abyss team is probably the second best team in the league now. So
I'm just curious if anyone in chat knows if Bentolino is EU or NA.
I mean, I can just check in Discord.
I've never
he doesn't
heard
have the
of
role.
him.
Okay, he doesn't have the role.
Yeah. So if anyone knows, mind saying. But I believe it's going to be alternating. But if it is EU, I think it's all EU.
Yeah, I understand. I kind of hope not, but where it'll be
Slow and Adam is horrifying on EU servers fully. Like that's
yeah. I agree.
Sorry.
So you got any final things, Scorchel, for Infrared before we let him go?
Played great. I noticed you out there more than anybody else, of course, just because you're the greatest round 2 ever to grace the earth.
Oh my god.
You played great. I saw there was one time where I think Pugcat was on defense. You tried to demo him before he went up, and I was like, bro.
Oh, I do that sometimes.
I was like, what is this guy doing, bro? But you went out there, you did good, you dominated 3-0. But
yeah.
Also, we didn't tell you that DNA guy is GC2.
No, I watched his interview. I'm aware.
Oh.
They definitely played
trying to get
good.
information from the other players, huh? I see.
I mean, it's public information. It's public information. They're saying it on a public live stream. Like what?
Shut up! No. What do you mean?
I think okay, bro. I think they definitely were individually really skilled, but I think we have the better team play, and I think that's why we won today.
Well, yeah, you're the best team in the league. So, well, I don't know that.
I mean, it's kind of hard to debate.
We're gonna show them next week. Don't worry.
Oh, you're gonna show them next week?
Yeah, bro.
All right, I like that confidence.
Yeah, I'm ready,
Get
bro.
into next week.
Adam, since you're in here, is Bentolino EU or NA? So I can actually put his role. I'm very curious about that, but I got nothing else for you, Infrared. Thanks for the help. Make sure his row uploads the replays, and if not, you mind doing it?
Yeah, I can as well. I think I have them all.
Your internet better be back
he's
for
NA
the,
East. Okay.
No, my
So
Wi-Fi's
then it
back.
would
My Wi-Fi's
alternate.
back, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, dubs, let's go. My Wi-Fi came back. It just goes out sometimes. I've really glad it didn't have it during the game.
Yeah, I know, right?
The waves are home,
my-
so it would start on EU, so that is advantage them, by the way.
Okay.
Well, it is what it is.
All right.
I'm gonna go see if I have the replays. Or I'll just. I mean, his row responded with the thumbs up, so I'm assuming you got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for doing the interview, Infrared, and we'll see you tonight for the what is it?
I will.
Monster Sharks?
Scorchel. I'm very excited to glaze Scorchel as hard as he just glazed me right now.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
We
Hell
love that
yeah.
passive income. Let's go.
All right. Anyways, I'll see you.
We'll see ya.
All right.
That's why I did it.
Okay.
I gotta
Well,
put
that-
in a good word for later.
All right. Well, that is game 1 of 3. We got 2 more games tonight. I think they're
The best
both
game ever.
I think they're both Pelagic games, I believe.
Is
Yes.
it you and Nate
So,
for Cyclones?
Yeah, it's going to be
Okay.
myself and Nate casting the Kraken Cyclones game tonight at 7 p.m. EST. Then myself and Infrared will be doing play-by-play, will be casting Sharks versus Monsoon tonight at 10 p.m. EST. After that, I don't think there's any games Wednesday, so once again, I'm celebrating my birthday this weekend, so I'm going to be gone from Thursday to Sunday. So I am having the other admins and the other casters take this over for me. But Bolts and Tridents will be Friday, 5 p.m. EST. Then I believe Abyss Orcas Sunday at 5 p.m. EST. And
Is
that's
that the
all
new
we've
Abyss
got.
team?
Yeah, new Abyss.
That's the
new Abyss
Ooh,
team.
that's gonna be a
and
really good.
That's gonna
Wait,
be a
on
very
Sunday?
fun game. Yeah, on Sunday. That's gonna be a very fun
Oh,
game.
so Melody will be back.
Yep,
Mario.
Melody Yazoo Mori versus Slow Adam Bentolino. That's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna ask you right now on stream: is there like any teams that could pick up Mario, or are all the round ones just
So-
captains?
I can look right now, actually. So here are the first rounders currently rostered.
Yeah.
Chicken, Arox,
Mhm.
his row, Shadow, Slow, Melody, Zilva, Meep, and that's it. So, so the only real way is if the Reef take him, I think.
And they just picked up Zilva.
Silva. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it ain't looking too
Okay.
good for your boy Mario.
Well, I knew that much. Well, he's old. His
He might
PC
be able
sold his
to.
only chance to
I
prove
would say
something.
he might be able to tempt sub, but the one chance he got, he just folded.
His PC, well, his internet was out, and his PC crashed, and his Bluetooth died until the next day. So
Yep.
it's unfortunate. Some things happen, I guess.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Scorcho, any final things before we wrap the stream up?
I had more fun watching that than Pelagic games.
I bet you did. Well, thank you for making this. Make me feel less alone. The stream, I appreciate
It's
it.
okay. I'm a light.
And we'll see you tonight for your match.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
And that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching this first stream of 8, and we will see you later tonight.